Hey guys, what is up? Uh, um, so I've had on my heart for a while to come on here and share a part of my testimony and what the Lord did in my life. And a few months ago, I heard this song for the very first time. I was just listening to music on YouTube, and I heard this song and hadn't never heard it before, and it really hit me because this is exactly what God did for me. So about 4 years ago, I was deep into drugs, drug addiction, and alcohol addiction, and I was becoming extremely desperate. I always told myself that I know that someday I'll have to quit, and I want to quit, and I knew what the right thing was, and I had tried to quit, and on my own strength, I guess I could say, and it had never worked, and I was becoming really discouraged. And so I would party every weekend. I would drink and do drugs, and I was really into all that, the party lifestyle. And and then I would, the next week I would feel really guilty and ashamed, and I would say, I'm never going to do that again. And I would pray and I would cry during my prayers to God, and I would say, I'm so sorry, I'm never doing that again. And by the time the weekend came around again, I was just feeling really guilty and ashamed, to the point where I would do the same thing again, just to get free from that feeling of guilt and shame, because it was tormenting me so much. And so I was in that cycle for a period of time, and so about 4 years ago, I finally hit rock bottom, and was at a party on Friday night and Saturday night. Particularly, I went to a bar on a Friday night and went to a party on Saturday night. And Saturday night, I did not sleep. Sunday night, I got home, and again, I could not sleep. I went to work on Monday. Monday night, I again did not sleep. And by Tuesday, I was completely exhausted. And the reason I wasn't sleeping was because I was so tormented, and I just had no peace, and I couldn't sleep. And so on Tuesday night, I went to a young adults gathering, and I went expectant. I said, I've tried this several times to quit on my own, and I need God's help. I need God's help to quit, and there's nothing that I can do. I can't do it on my own strength. And I was completely broken. I was exhausted. I was tired of fighting. And so that night, I gave it all to the Lord that night, and He met me in that place. And it was really amazing. I cried that night. I cried. I just, I laid it all at the cross. I left it all there, and I said, God, I need your help. I can't do this on my own. And He did a miracle in my life that night. He touched me to the point where I wasn't exactly sure what happened. But the following weekend, I went to a party again. And as soon as I got there, a friend of mine walked up to me and said, hey Ray, you want a beer? And I said, no, I don't. And he was walking away, and I was really puzzled, because before I really knew what happened, I had said no, that I don't want a beer, and that just was not who I was at that time. And I was really puzzled, and I said, I'm really not the same person. I think God really changed my heart. And all night it was like I was, and these were people that I knew and that I loved, and people that I hung out with all the time. And it was like I was in a sea of strangers that night, and I didn't know anybody. And it was amazing, because all of the drugs and all of the alcohol was there that night, and I had no desire for any of it. So God really changed me that night, on Tuesday night, and I finally had peace. And so this song is really just, when I heard this song, it hit, a part of me that it just brought tears to my eyes. And so I'm going to sing it for you today, and I hope that this means something to you. God saw me, and He knew about my weakness, and He knew that I was sinking deep in sin. He heard my prayers, He saw the tears He took my fear, he took my pain, all my sorrow. And God reached way below the bottom for me that night. God reached way below the bottom and took my hand. He didn't care if I was the world's most foolish man. He took my heart, he took my soul, he took my mind. And God reached way below the bottom for me that night. He took my heart, he took my soul, he took my mind. And God reached way below the bottom for me that night. Yes, he did. He reached way below the bottom and he met me where I was. And he will do that for you if there's things that you're struggling with in your life. I have confidence and I believe that he can meet you where you are. I hope this song and a part of my testimony there can be an encouragement for you today. Blessings.